Record is good, $8 about Red Cadillac. Scratch the 3, we move on to the 4, hole in 1 for Peter Ferine and Cassie Martinen, 53.5 with the claim. Looking for win number 4 today at start 23. Last run was in September when well beaten by the stablemate Love Drunk Baby. Hole in 1 first up today. First up form is good, but this would be one of the tougher first up events this horse has had. $9. Number 5 is Treasured Queen. Also from the Fernie yard, and Jade McNaught in the saddle. This is your odds-on favourite at 160 with Tab Touch, coming off that last start win, defeating Hidden Ruby by 3/4 of a length. Treasured Queen sat on speed on Good Friday. Expect the same tactics to be employed here. Still at 160 with Tab Touch, and rounding out the field is All on Black for Paul Tapper, Christy Bennett. Last run was on Good Friday, finished 5th, beaten 5 lengths by Treasured Queen. Would need to find a few lengths. All on Black, $23. So that's a field of 5, but Treasured Queen holding the weight of money in the second here. The Living Turf handicap at $1.60 ahead of High Pressure 3.10. We're 4 minutes off start time for race number 2. Okay, 90 seconds off start time here as they're underway in the gold bracelet there at Bendigo. Treasured Queen, $150. High Pressure, $340. $10 Red Cadillac, $11 hole in 1. And All on Black at $31. Just a field of 5. They'll start to come forward. White cap on Treasured Queen for those following their silks. Okay, so the first one to come forward here, Treasured Queen for Jade McNaught. Your favourite at 150 will jump from the inside. Treasured Queen locked away. All on Black joins the line. Red Cadillac coming up towards the barriers now. As Lady Jones takes out the bracelet there at Bendigo. So 2 to come forward including hole in one and high pressure. So high pressure now going forward. Hole in one will be the last. Thanks, Marty. Just this field of five with the late scratching of Total Lockdown. So hole in one to come forward. Red lights on. Stand by, we're set at the 1200 for the Living Turf. Ready to go now. Starter holding them, signal given from behind, and they're off racing. Perfect Dispatch. Now high pressure, just a stride slow. Red Cadillac going back early on. It was Treasured Queen, the favourite, who found the front early and shows out, but now high pressure. Louis going forward around the outside on the top weight. So it's high pressure who's going to take up the running from the favourite Treasured Queen, who settles down second. All on black. The roughie is running third, the outside of Red Cadillac, and last of the five, it's hole in one. 700 metres to run as they head to the Charles Street side of the course, and it's high pressure, who took out the regional championship final in December, is out in front. First up today with Brandon Louis on his back. Shows out a length. Running second, the outside, Treasured Queen, coming off that good win on Good Friday. Then we had Red Cadillac, who's third, first up today. And then All on Black to the outside, who's race fit, and last of the five, hole in one resuming. So they straighten up for the run home. High pressure joined by Treasured Queen quickly. Treasured Queen took over with 300 metres to run from high pressure. Red Cadillac starts to extend. Then we had All on Black, but with 150 to run. Treasured Queen hit the lead. Red Cadillac the outside, but Treasured Queen for Jade McNaught is home in the second. Defeats Red Cadillac. Third, high pressure, followed in by All on Black, and a distant last was hole in one. Well, there you go. One of the softest wins you'll see. Number 5, Treasured Queen, takes out the Living Turf Handicap. Jade McNaught for Peter Ferine, and that makes the first two on today's card. Won by Peter Ferine, who now has 5 for the season, and we've only run 9 races. Number 5 goes into the frame. 5, Treasured Queen, Jade McNaught and Peter Ferine. Returns $1.40 and $1.40 the place. Second gets second, Red Cadillac. For Peter Ferine as well. Zephyr Johnson Porter, a nice run on resumption. High pressure, just looked as if he needed the run. The engine started to blow smoke at about the furlong pole, but he's held on for third, and 6, All on Black, fourth numbers here. 5, 2, 1 and 6. Margins a length and a half by 2.5. And a very easy win here to Treasured Queen. A astute purchase by Andrew Ingalls. He's only had the horse for a couple of runs, yielding the 2 wins. Treasured Queen, Peter Ferine, Jade McNaught by Vancouver from New Image, owned by Andrew Ingalls. Your winner. Second in was the 2, Red Cadillac for Pete Fernie. Zephyr Johnson Porter by All Too Hard from Sublime Girl, owned by Andrew Ingalls and also Miss K McNaught. Third in was the 1, High Pressure. Brett Drury and Brandon Louis by Headwater from Playground Princess, owned by Jay Drury, Paul Watson, Brian Pascoe, Johnny Prosser, and also M. Byrne. And fourth in was the 6, All on Black, Paul Tapper and Christy Bennett. 5, 2, 1 and 6 as runners are making their way back to the enclosure after the running of race number 2. Race 3 is next. That's the Wittens Irrigation and Design Maiden. We're 36 minutes away from the third. And the scratching is number 2, Bo Talk. Leaves us with a field of 7. And the 5 here, Dublin Red. Well, it could be another Fernie here. Another Fernie winner at 145. Very short in the market. Ahead of Style Diva on the second line at 480. Boutique Session 850. Upwards others, all at double figure odds. The remaining 4 engaged in that field of 7. Dublin Red, very short. 145. In the meantime, 5, 2, 1 and 6 after the running of race number 2.